All right, Brizzle, what are we doing this week?
So this week we are going to make my very own volcano.
It's your National Geographic Build Your Own Volcano. Let's see. Build Your Own Volcano set. You got that for Christmas from Grandma, right?
Yeah.
So we got plastic all over the table because it's messy. Because we gotta take plaster and make a mold of a volcano.
We don't make the mold. We make the volcano out of
We got to
plastic.
legit make an entire volcano from scratch. And then we paint the volcano, and then we can put this eruption powder into the volcano.
And we also got these, which one of them is a geo. This one, the bottom one right here, is a geo, and the top one,
Is a pumice stone.
yeah, is a pumice stone.
Yeah. And that's just for funsies.
Yeah.
And then we got some different paints, so we're gonna have to mix some colors together to make like brown and whatever. We'll probably just spray paint it, right? Is that what we decided?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is this you got?
The mold.
This is the volcano mold. So it's plastic. We got to push it together really good,
Push together really good.
so that the plaster doesn't come out the sides. Which I think is still going to come out the sides a little bit. And then we got this thing here, which it's like a little cup that goes in the bottom, and that makes the mold for the volcanic eruption. So once we get all the plaster mixed together, we pour it in here and it makes a mold. So we're going to start doing that now.
If you're wondering what plaster is, it's like this powder that if you mix it with water, it turns into this like clayish thing that it takes a long time. It takes like about a day or two to do it, but the like the instruction kind of thing says that you could put it in the oven for 2 hours.
It gets hard pretty quick, but to make it paintable, you can leave it for 2 days, or we can put it in the oven for 2 hours. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're measuring 1.5 cups of the plaster, and then we put about 3/4 of a cup of water in this tub here, which is pretty close to what they're asking for. Get in there good, buddy. It's okay.
Very nice.
That's why we got the plastic.
Yeah.
Okay, there could be quite a bit of plaster here. Okay, so now what we want to do, according to the instructions, is gradually add your plaster to the water while stirring until you reach a consistency that's thick but pourable. So go ahead and start dumping it in, and I'll start stirring with our stir stick.
It's very smoky.
It's just dust.
Get it out of my
Don't
business.
want to breathe that, buddy.
Oh, no. Cool.
So we want to stir this until it's thick. We might want to add just a little bit more plaster because they said that they needed 5.5 ounces of cold water. Well,
Yeah, a little bit. Okay.
actually put a little bit. That's about 0.68 of a cup, or not 0.68, but 0.68 cups. So yeah, let's dump that in there. But I just did 3/4 because that's actually 0.75. So I've actually got a little too much water in here, which means we need a little bit more plaster.
terrible.
Yeah, so we're gonna pour it like this.
I don't care if I get it on my hands. I could just wash my hands.
Oh yeah, that's
Fantastic.
that's perfect.
Coming out like, ugh. Poo. Or not poo. It's like yogurt.
It's kind of
Like
like
bad yogurt. Bad yogurt.
oh yeah, we used a lot of
Plaster.
plaster in this.
Just some.
All right, pal. So this thing has been setting for about 48 minutes or so.
Careful.
All right, so you're pulling the tape off carefully. Just yank, man. It's gonna be fine. It's warm.
Yeah.
Don't break it.
Just said to yank. That's why I was doing it carefully.
Don't break it, bro.
I wasn't gonna break it. I'm gonna make it rough.
Is that good? Is it good enough to spread the plastic part now? Okay, cool.
Pick it up.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, go ahead and pull it out.
Broke.
Broke?
No, that looks like a broke.
No, it didn't fully mold all the way. But that's okay. It's like ridges. It's more natural that way.
Woo!
Ooh, that's cool. Let's see. Oh, it kind of feels like rubber. So this is our volcano with the hole in it. So now we gotta put it in the oven, 200 degrees for 2 hours.
2 hours of video game playing, y'all.
All right, pal, so we pulled that out of the oven last night. It should be dry. We did notice that the volcano hole isn't that big, so.
Yeah, and also if you look closely, there's this, but just like dip backwards. It's like TO and yeah.
I don't know if we can see that on the camera. Oh yeah, we can see it a little bit there. A little shiny. That's funny. So the colors they gave us are orange, yellow, and red. So what we're gonna, to make the base color of the volcano, we're just gonna dip in all three and smear it on there and try to make a brown, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's try that. Just smear it on, just start painting. Does it make a brown? Not really, it looks more like orange.
Reddish.
Oh well, the whole thing's gonna look like it's covered in lava then. We were gonna spray paint the whole thing brown just to make it easy, but it's snowing outside, so we can't do that. So we'll just paint it this color. I think it looks cool. It looks like the whole side's covered in molten hot magma. Might be easier if we had a big old paintbrush, huh? Just get it all in there. All right, pal, you think it's good enough?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, let's let the paint dry. Then when it's all dry, we'll try to
Make it erupt.
make it erupt. Heck yeah.
Citric acid and the eruption pattern.
Citric acid eruption powder. Cool. All right, pal. So we're ready to put the eruption powder. We've already put a little bit of the eruption powder in.
Yeah.
And now we gotta put, what is this?
Citric acid.
Citric acid, okay. I hope it doesn't ruin my table. But we do have plastic down, but hopefully it's not bad.
We did lose the instructions.
We lost the instructions, so we don't know how much to put in. So we're just gonna put in, we're guessing. There we go, about 50-50. Let's get this out of the way. All right. Now we need to add some water. All right, pal, so you're gonna pour water in? Let's check it out. Oh, look at that! It's working!
It's coming off the edge over
More water, more water! Oh, it's coming out. Oh, lava!
Is it?
Don't touch it, dude. It's citric acid.
Would it burn my hand?
Could.
Burn this.
I don't know. I'd rather it burn that than your hand. Hey, that's pretty cool. It worked. Oh, look at that. It's even steaming. Look at that.
Oh yeah, that's like cold hot, or that's just like burning.
I think it's like chemical gases coming out of that. Man, that's cool. What do you think?
Awesome.
It's like science.
Let's do a bigger one and see what we can do.
Yeah, okay.
So like put like all of that and all of.
All right, so if you guys want to see this, I don't know, you can probably find this on Amazon or something. I'm not sure where Brizzle's. You got that from Grandma?
Yeah.
Yeah, for Christmas. Anyway, it's a pretty fun little kit. You can do the same thing with baking soda and vinegar,
Yeah.
and then with a little bit of red food coloring. So pretty cool. What do you want to say to the people at home?
Make sure to like and subscribe. Peace. Too sweet. Also hit those notifications. Plus, check out my website at